Now, Christina Rivers has already absolutely blown me away. She's intimidating me with her awesomeness already, and I mean that in the best possible way. She cycled across Australia, okay? She rode 3,970 kilometres in 11 days to get a Guinness World Record. That, of course, was Perth to Balgowlah, okay? David Price is an award-winning member of the Northern Beaches Council. He got the Outstanding Community Service Award for his contribution to lifesaving in the area. He's been active since 2008 and he's been volunteering for a long period of time, especially with the emergency operations around here. All right, bios, done. Let's get to meet some people here. All right. Christina.
Yes.
How far into the ride from that side of the country to this side of the country do you go, what am I doing?
First time or second time?
I'm going to pick the first time, the first quarter of the first time, maybe.
Yes.
But what made you go back and do it?
Well, I didn't succeed the first time.
Look at you. I like this. All right. Now, also, how important is it for you to the people watching us right now, that the challenge may not be something as substantive as that, but you want people to be able to do something with the days that we all have. Don't just sit around and,
well, that's it.
Watch movies. You can watch TV, especially what you're watching right now, but you get my point.
That's it. And that's part of it. I have 2 young daughters. That first time being unsuccessful, there was a lot out of control. There was elements, I had knee injuries, there's unprecedented headwinds, road trains. I could hardly keep my head up. And I had to abandon 2,500 kilometres across the country.
Wow. Where did you put, how far?
Port Augusta.
Port Augusta, and that's it, I'm done.
Well, as I said, the headwinds, there was rainstorms, and I wasn't going to meet the target. 2 small children, 2 businesses, I had to get home.
All right, but you got there eventually. And
I went back again 6 months later, but I did it with a comprehensive team and a very strategic plan. And with that belief to my children that anything is possible, you just have to put in the hard work to make it so.
You're the best. Can we see the world record here?
You want to see this?
Look at this. Look at this. Just a subtle little world record from a local girl in Balgowlah. Well done, Christina.
Thank you.
Well done. Now, David, obviously in surf lifesaving, it's such a massive part of this area, and it doesn't matter where you are, but it is. I'm always in awe of people that give up their summer to be able to make sure that somebody else's summer can be even more awesome. What attracts you to doing it all the time?
Well, it's fun. Basically, you're on the beach. It's what we do, and it's iconically Australian, and in particular the Northern Beaches.
And obviously, over the years, we know from nippers all the way through to life members. Have you seen any change in the number of nippers that want to turn up? So in 2024, it's just as big as it was in the 90s, or we've got
We had obviously a bit of a dip during COVID, but the numbers are now back to where they were pre-COVID, particularly with the youngsters. We haven't quite got there with our adult members, but it's improving, and with a bit of luck, it'll continue to improve. And
now, I know what happens if a person of my fitness attempts what you did. Is there any leeway for the bigger fellas, the huskier ladies and lads, to be part of the surf lifesaving movement?
Absolutely.
And I know fat people can ride a bike as well, but I'm just saying, you scare me in a great way. You're a lovely and achieving person. I love it. Keep going, sorry.
So many people think you need to be an Olympic swimmer to be a surf lifesaver, and you don't. Yes, you need to be able to swim, but it's not the defining characteristic that you're a great swimmer. So, we focus on so many different things. We have board paddlers, we have first aid people, we have jet rescue boat drivers, we have jet ski operators. So there's a role for everyone.
An option
Indeed.
To both of you. To people who are searching for motivation for whatever reason, right? They could be, frankly, scared. They could be lonely. They don't feel like they can take the first step. What do you say to them about how to find motivation when you feel like you don't have it?
Yeah. Well, it was lovely hearing Madeline speak earlier.
She's the best.
Yeah, that was, and she spoke about the mindset around it. So it's a bit about that, but if you don't have the mindset or the confidence to start, somebody else in your circle might. And so it's that kind of circle of having somebody to believe in you, then you can believe in yourself. Yeah. And the physicality of it, it's it's just second, is what you're saying there, to the belief that anything is possible.
Because I love that where, again, just the challenges that we all face within, right, and the people here and people watching at home, and there's, for whatever reason, there's not necessarily a block on trying, but maybe they tried at a different time in their life. Whatever trying is involved with, right? I'm talking about volunteering at the school all the way through to the big and bold things. Again, what would you say to those people who, they want to be part of their community, but sometimes...
We all started off as newbies. In surf lifesaving, the first thing you do is your bronze medallion. Yeah. And, you know, you take your first step, you're in a group of
I've done it. It's lovely.
24 people, and you work through it together, and then you join a patrol, and one thing leads to the next.
And what's so special about this area? Why is this the part of the world that you want to be in?
Well, I think we heard it wonderful from the ministers before, how safe it is. My children cycle to school. It's forested. It's a really beautiful, friendly place to live.
Yeah, it is. You'd agree?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, our beaches are, you know, far and above, you know, most other areas. Freshwater was recently announced the best beach in Australia. So
fantastic. And you agree, obviously. Everyone's all in on this. They're all happy. They're happy. Lovely to meet you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much.